Good afternoon, Cedar Lane School community, and welcome to our September edition of the Principal's Video Newsletter. I want to begin by sharing with you my sincere thanks for what has just been an outstanding opening. This is my 18th year in Loudoun County Public Schools, and I cannot remember a better opening. We have a wonderful blend here at Cedar Lane of veteran staff, and we have lots of new staff with great enthusiasm. I just think everything has come together so nicely, and I want to thank you, our Cedar Lane School community, again, for just making this an incredible opening. We're very excited. We've got lots of wonderful and exciting things we want to share with you. So I hope you enjoy this video newsletter. So many of you may be asking, what's new at Cedar Lane? Well, obviously, we have lots of new and very talented staff members who have joined our team, but we also have some new initiatives and different things that we're doing here at Cedar Lane that I want to share with you. One is we're working on crafting a culture of what we call the hands-down classroom. Now, that certainly does not mean that students are not allowed to ask questions. But what I do hope that this addresses is that age-old problem of the several 5 or 6 students who may be always volunteering and other students who may not be engaged in the instruction because they realize if they're not the students raising their hands and volunteering, that they may not get called on. And what that leads to, unfortunately, is a low level of student engagement. And one of the initiatives that I am super driven to make certain that we're doing a great job here at Cedar Lane is high levels of engagement. I want teachers working in the power zone and making certain that we're doing things here to keep all of our scholars very engaged in the quality instruction that we are providing. Another new little initiative here at Cedar Lane is a new wrinkle in our PBIS program, and it is the Cedar Lane Lion Pride Paw. Now, at Cedar Lane, you guys have been doing PBIS and doing it very well in the hallways, in the cafeteria, and in lots of areas in our school, but not in the classroom. This is a tool. The Lion Paw, the Pride Paw, is a tool that will help teachers shape student behavior. So it will inspire students to make certain that they, in the classroom, are fully engaged, well prepared, and doing all the things that they need to do to be a successful scholar. What you see here is the Cedar Lane Lion Class Recognition Award. This is an opportunity for classes as a whole to receive recognition for doing things the Cedar Lane Lion way, doing things the right way the first time. You may, as a class, receive these in art, music, PE, or anywhere throughout the building where other adults, other than your classroom teacher, recognize that you as a group are doing things very well. And certainly we encourage, obviously I'm a little competitive, but I encourage our scholars to engage in working together collaboratively to earn these recognitions. Our Family Life Education Parent Preview will begin at 21,000 Education Court at the Administration Building on Monday, September the 9th, and it will run through Friday, September the 13th. And the hours that parents will be allowed to go and preview the Family Life Education materials are 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So I have had several questions regarding the Family Life Education curriculum. I'm sure families are always very interested to learn about what their students, what their scholars will learn about regarding Family Life Education. So take this opportunity next week, Monday through Friday, to go to the administration building and look over the materials that will be provided to your students. One of the things that's new this year at Cedar Lane is we will have school-wide DEAR time. DEAR stands for Drop Everything and Read. And we'll do this school-wide. Our first session will be next week, and it will be on September the 12th from 8:30 to 8:50. Every adult and scholar in the building will engage in reading at that time. Several folks have asked me, so as a principal, Mr. Marple, what do you read? Let me share with you a few books that I'm very interested in. Invent to Learn. This is a book that really emphasizes making, tinkering, and engineering in the classroom. So hopefully I'm able to look over this book and realize and see some things that we're able to do with the Visa $20,000 gift and really emphasizing the science, technology, and robotics in our classrooms. This is a book, Cultures Built to Learn. It's about our PLC environment here, the professional learning communities, and Mrs. Hines and I are very vested in the process of making sure that we are providing our teachers here at Cedar Lane the structures that they need to be successful. This is a wonderful book that I have read before, Mindset. There are certain aspects of it I want to reread because it really is a focus on how we can reach our full potential, something I'm always very interested in. The next book is a gift from my previous art teacher, Lynchpin, Are You Indispensable by Seth Gooden. So I'm really looking forward to looking at that book. 2 more I want to share with you. Our Iceberg is Melting. This was a book that my boss, Dr. Martin, provided all of us as principals several years ago. I have read it, but I want to reread it because there are certain aspects of it that I think are very fitting for me. It's Changing and Succeeding Under Any Conditions. So excited to reread that book. Here's the book that our staff is fully vested in. We're reading as a group, and the Fundamental 5, the formula for quality instruction. Mrs. Caroline McDonald and I had an opportunity to see Sean Kane present, and we are very focused on making this book something that our staff and our scholars will greatly benefit from. And lastly, this is a short read, but it's 212 by Sam Parker. I encourage you to ask any member of our staff what 212 is, and I'm sure they'll be happy to tell you. It's all about going the extra degree, that extra mile, making certain that we're doing everything we can to meet your needs as a school community. Families, I do have one point of clarification I want to share. We may have had some information that may have been misconstrued by some families. Cedar Lane Elementary School is not a peanut-free school. We certainly have many classrooms and instructional areas that are peanut-free, and we do that to ensure the safety of each and every one of our scholars, to make sure that they have a safe environment to learn and feel safe to fully engage in all the different activities that occur in those classrooms. But as a parent, if you want to pack peanut products such as peanut butter in your student's lunch, you certainly can do that, and that will be those foods will be eaten in the cafeteria, where we have staff that will be cleaning tables and making certain that any student with an allergy is safe in our building. So I think that may have been misconstrued. I think some families may have been confused about that. We do have signs on, actually the majority of our classrooms do have a student with an allergy, and particularly a peanut allergy. So you do see those signs up. Those serve as a reminder, certainly to all of our families. We want to work hard collaboratively to make certain every student here is first and foremost safe and feels very safe here in this environment to learn. I want to again thank all of the members of our talented and dedicated staff, our wonderful scholars, and our dedicated community members for what has been just an outstanding opening. And I'd like to close with a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." I encourage all of our Cedar Lane scholars to dream big, and our staff members and our community members will support our scholars in making sure that we do all that we can so that every Cedar Lane Lion reaches their goal. I hope that you all have enjoyed this video newsletter. I again want to remind you, all of our family members, to please come out to our PTA meeting. That is going to be on September the 11th at 6:30 p.m. Come and be a vital part of our overall school community. And until next time, Cedar Lane Lions, this is your principal with great Cedar Lane Lion pride, Bob Marple. Thank you.